First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Brew Podcast for starting this great debate, argument, / rant about the 50 greatest rappers of all time. What other way to do it, man, than say the link for this article will be in the description. So we all know about that 50 greatest rappers of all time list that popped up. And man, the disrespect on this list goes forever. So let's talk a little bit about the list, and I'm just going to touch some bases. First of all, number one, Jay-Z. I don't think anyone really agrees with that. The only way I would see Jay-Z as number one would be if you go by who has the most money, not greatness. Greatness is based upon the impact, the culture, which Jay did have, but he didn't have a bigger impact on rap than Biggie or Tupac, because if it wasn't for Biggie, I don't think Jay-Z would be where he's at. So no, that number one spot should have definitely went to Tupac, and number two should have went to Biggie without a shadow of a doubt. I go right at it. So then I can see Nas and Jay-Z probably 4 and 5 right there. So, but the disrespect continues on this list. It's very, that whole top 10 is so debatable in my eyes, because if you look at greatest, you got to look at people who originated, people who started it. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be a lot of these motherfuckers on here. So I think Rakim should have been definitely top 10 without a shadow of a doubt, but everybody say what they want to say. And Ice Cube should be top 10. So I'm just keeping it 1 billion on this shit. But everybody had their say-so about this. Now, one of the biggest things people were mad about or talking about is there wasn't one rapper from this generation on that list. Well, yes it was. Kendrick Lamar. Can't forget Kendrick. Now, J. Cole made it also. So, and you really wouldn't put, I don't know if they would be considered from this generation, because J. Cole is in his 30s. And Kendrick is too, so I don't even know what they'd be considered this generation. No, they probably wouldn't. So we're talking in the last 20 years. Were born, basically. You were born in 2000. That's on this list. But in the disrespect to the females, how you gonna have a top 50 without putting MC Lyte on there? Come on, man. Nobody put Lyte on here. The disrespect. Queen Latifah. Well, Lauryn Hill did make Ebro's list, but this will be something that nobody has the same. This one nigga put a 0 as number one. Kevin Gates number 5. But that's his 50. And everybody, to each his own. That's the beautiful thing about hip-hop. There's so many people that we love. Right there, my homie got Lil Wayne number 1. Lil Wayne should definitely, I think, be top 10. Or at least top 20 of anybody's list. But this will, like I said, continue to go on and on and on. Andre 3000 made number 1 on this list. You see what I mean? But this is crazy, you know what I'm saying? How some of the people are not being mentioned. But the beautiful thing about hip-hop is that it affects people in different ways. You could have somebody that loved Drake, and you could have someone that think Drake really isn't a rapper, because Drake actually sings and rap. But the thing is, does he rap more than he sings? It's so debatable. So, yeah, man. I have to give a shout out to the Brew Podcast for doing this list. And it's debatable. So, like this video, leave your comments. What is your top 50? Who should be number 1 on your list? Leave your comments in the comment section. Like this video, share it on Facebook, and subscribe.